Welcome to our first episode of Chamber Choices, where we're going to talk about the local chambers of commerce and we're going to go highlight their members. Today, we have the Quartz Chamber of Commerce. We have two people from the chamber, and we're going to be discussing what the chamber does. For those who are not familiar with the Quartz Chamber of Commerce, we're going to get to hear today and learn today about what the Quartz Chamber of Commerce does for the local businesses here in the Antelope Valley and how it helps their business members grow. So sit tight. We'll be right back. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our first episode of Chamber Voices, where we're going to talk to the local chambers of commerce. This morning, we have two individuals from the Quartz Hill Chamber of Commerce, and we're going to get to find out, we're going to learn of who the Chamber of Commerce is, what it does for its members, any events that it does. And I have two individuals, two guests today. I have Edgar Ortiz with Farmers Insurance. How
Good
you
morning.
doing, Edgar? Welcome.
Good morning. Doing good.
And we have Jason Bruce. Jason is a local real estate agent, right? And he recently joined the Quartz Hill Chamber, but I think he's been involved with the chamber for some time, so we'll get to talk to him. So, Edgar, we'll start with you. How are you this morning, man?
Doing great. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me on the show. This is an amazing setup.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. You know, we're starting this new program called Chamber Voices. Okay, in Chamber Voices, we're going to talk to the local chambers of commerce. Okay,
Beautiful.
and you guys are the first one. The Quartz Hill Chamber is the first one to be here.
Nice.
We want to do this constantly. We want to do this maybe weekly or monthly, but we want to talk to the chamber. We want to highlight the chamber. We want to talk about the chamber, what the local chamber of commerce is, what it does for its members. But most of it, we want you to invite your members because we want to highlight your members.
Well, that's awesome. Gives them some added value to their membership as well. So that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and Jason, welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
How long you been a member of the Quartz Hill Chamber of Commerce now?
So I just started. I just got on the board, I think, last month.
Yeah.
It's been a couple weeks.
A couple weeks, yeah.
So, and it's great. Everybody there is fantastic. They're fun to work with. Surprisingly, I just got jury duty. And it was funny to see another chamber member I just met on the same jury duty as me. So, kind of funny issue.
Nice, nice. So, how much do you know about the Chamber of Commerce, the Quartz Hill Chamber? Since you're the baby in town, you're the new kid in town.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't say I was a new kid. I was born and raised out here all my life. I lived in Quartz Hill since probably 2002, I would believe. I think that's when we bought the house. But as for the Quartz Hill Chamber, I've known about them and we've worked side by side with them. Mainly, my wife, she's in a band and they do a lot of events for the Quartz Hill Chamber, so we stay active with them. She also runs the Facebook page, Quartz Hill Community page. So they do a lot of work with her, and I help do the graphics for my wife's page for the chamber. So now that I'm actually on a chamber, it's nice to be able to sit there and work hand to hand with people and kind of help make a change in the community.
Mm-hmm. You know, the Quartz Hill Chamber has been around for a long time. I believe it was established in 1948.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, in 1948, the chamber was established. In 1950, they had the very first Almond Blossom Festival.
That's right.
You know, and it's been around ever since. I have been a member of the chamber, I want to say since 2003, maybe 2004.
Mhm.
You know, at one point I was on the board, I was a director too. And it was great. It's a great chamber. It's been around a while, right?
Mhm.
And how about you, Edgar? How long you been a member or on the board with the Quartz Hill Chamber of Commerce?
Yeah. So I've been on board for going on 3 years now. So the first 2 years I came on and then helped coordinate some of the events that we do. And it's an awesome experience. I think it's gotten our name out there in the Quartz Hill community and the surrounding areas of the Antelope Valley.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been good to see other business owners come in and get some added value from the chambers.
Where is the chamber located?
Yeah, so it's right off of it's right off of 50th Street West, and the cross street I believe is at M, and it's between M and L12. So there's a old building there. It's been there for quite some time. There's a sheriff substation right there.
Right. So, you know, way back in the years, the chamber used to meet at different businesses, different places, right? In 2002, the community built that building where it's at now.
Mhm.
And that's when the headquarters were established in 2002.
Oh wow.
Okay, and that it shares the building with the sheriff's department,
Mhm.
right? And I know that they have a few events there. They have the lighting of the Christmas tree, which is coming up in December,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Right. Do you know roughly how many members you guys have?
So right now, I think our member count. I want to say we're over 120 or so. I
About
believe.
120 members.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
How does the chamber help the businesses, the members, grow their business? What do they do to help them grow their business, Edgar?
So one of the things that they focus on is bringing new events or exciting events into the community. So we got the trunk or treat coming up on 50th Street West. That's going to be October 18th. And what we're going to do is on 50th Street, we invite all the business owners to give out candy. And so the trick or treaters, the kids will dress up and then they'll walk down the street, visit different businesses, and get candy. And then they'll end back at the chamber headquarters where we have a few vendors set up and some food and raffle prizes and such. But it offers the members, the ones specifically on 50th, some additional exposure. And then the vendors get invited as long as they're members to be a part of the event. There's no cost for setting up a booth at that event, but obviously we sell out booth space every year. Sell out, right?
Sell out.
But the booth space is free to our members, and so that gives them that added exposure as well. So that's some of the things that the chamber's working on right now.
Yeah, I haven't had an opportunity to go to that event, but I've heard about it. You have local businesses down on 50th Street. I know Karen's Kitchen is one of them, right?
Mhm.
And they set up the booth. I mean, they decorate their, businesses Halloween style. They give out candies, and there's people going down the street.
Yeah.
So I hear it's a fun event. Aside from this event, what other events does the chamber has the community should know about that might be coming up? Maybe not this year, but maybe the beginning of next year or anything like that.
Yeah, so we have the Christmas tree lighting that happens every year. I believe, I don't know the date off the top of my head. I usually think it's like the second week of December. Yeah. And then we have next year the Almond Blossom Festival. That festival's been running since 1950, like you'd said. And this is our 74th anniversary because we had to skip COVID one year. So otherwise we'd be at the 75th one now. Well, I think there's another year we missed.
And I'm confused with that. I don't know how to handle that, because COVID killed us for 18 months, 2 years, right?
Mhm.
And, we had our taco festival,
Yeah.
right? And then we didn't do it for 2 years because of COVID. So is it my 9th or my 10th or my 11th annual when I do the next one?
Everything's on pause for the last
Was
those
it
2
paused?
years. Everybody wants to forget those 2 years happened, I guess.
Right?
basically.
Just
So
write it off.
we start over as a do-over.
That, or if you had your own private taco festival at the house, then just keep it rolling. Add on the dates and
know I do.
and roll on. Yeah. I definitely had a few taco festivals.
We have our taco festival almost every Tuesday, every day.
Nice.
I know
Yeah.
where I'm going next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we're talking about the Almond Blossom Festival, right? It was in 1950 when they did the first one. And what role does the chamber play with the Almond Blossom? Is it a community event? Does it belong to the chamber? What role does the Quartz Chamber of Commerce play in that Almond Blossom Festival?
So that's one of our big fundraisers, and we use those funds to administer other events for the community. Eventually, we'd like to do more educational series and different things for our business owners and members. But the chamber was approached in 1950 to hold this event as an idea, and ever since then they've kind of taken it. It's their baby, and so they give it out to the community. It's a free event. They orchestrate the free to the public, right? They orchestrate the carnival rides, the vendors, the food trucks. Last year we had a beer garden. Years prior, there's also been beer gardens there. And we're looking to bring that all back again this year. And with a few other ideas, but it's a way to kind of give back to the area of Quartz Hill and keep that spirit alive, that community spirit alive, especially in that area. And we've had Jason's wife plays in a band. We've had them come out several years in a row because they're super fun to watch and they're always excited. Whatever time slot they're given, they're awesome and they always do a great job. So it gives a good stage for different organizations.
I'm going to ask both of you guys a question. What motivated you to personally get involved with the chamber? What made you decide to get involved with the chamber and the community?
Well, for me, basically it was family. Well, also Edgar nagging me to go get on the chamber as well, which I appreciate because I do enjoy it. But I have two daughters. One's 10 and one's 8. The 10-year-old was a Quartz Hill community queen as well last year. My youngest one, the 8-year-old Kira, she is now a Pear Blossom community queen. And then my youngest son, who's now 2, Max, who's friends with Nina, that's Edgar's child, just building up the community for them, basically making sure that if I could be on the Chamber of Commerce and help get more recognition and more money out to the area for the businesses, help the businesses thrive, well, that helps my family thrive in the community too as well. It keeps it safer. I think that for me that was the most important draw to it. It wasn't because I don't have a business out in Quartz Hill except for my real estate business, and I could be promoting that as well because that's what the Chamber of Commerce is mainly for. But for me personally, it was because I want to help improve the community through the Chamber of Commerce for my family and for other families as well, of course.
Awesome.
Okay.
Good.
What about you, Edgar?
Yes. For me, I've always, I grew up with my dad always instilling in us the value of volunteering and giving back to the community. And so one of the ways I found to give back is through the Quartz Hill Chamber. And I've seen in his business, it's turned around and generated returns for him as well. And of course, it's doing the same for me. The more you volunteer and are out in the community helping other businesses, eventually you're going to meet other business owners that can in turn become your clients as well. So it's a very natural, clean way to market, I think, and I think it's
Great for networking for businesses as well.
Amazing for networking, and having that natural relationship with somebody you're working side by side, you're helping them build, get to the Almond Blossom Festival or get their booth set up, and now they want to do business with you, and it's not because they just found you on a Yellow Pages or something, which I don't even know if they exist.
What is that?
Kids see
Oh,
these
shit.
days.
It took us back in
I just
time.
dated myself,
Yeah,
huh?
you just dated yourself, man. Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. So if you were to give one piece of advice to a new business owner in Quartz Hill, okay, what would that be?
For a new business owner in Quartz Hill, I would definitely recommend joining the Chamber of Commerce because, as we were saying, it is a great networking tool for other businesses out in the area. Because the neighbors that you have next to you, which will be your business neighbors if you have a brick and mortar business, it's great to be able to know who they are, what they do on a personal level, because they'll refer your business to other people that they know they want the business around their business as well.
Mm-hmm.
So say Karen's Kitchen's next door to say a graphics company. Say if you had Ventura Graphics next to Karen Kitchen out there, well, if you and Karen Kitchen were friends and Karen Kitchen needs new menus, obviously she's going to go to you because it's right there. But also, if you're out with your friends and somebody says, I need a great place to eat. Well, I know Karen Kitchens, they have the best food. I eat there all the time. So it's definitely a networking thing. And I think for businesses, it really expands their growth that way.
Yeah. They have some good pork chops and eggs.
They really do. That's actually one of my favorite
Yeah,
ones.
they have some good pork chop and eggs. They have a menu there. They have a dish called OMG.
Oh.
I think I've heard
And when
of
you
that.
order the OMG, you are like, OMG. Because it's an OMG meal. If you want to know what the OMG meal is, go Karen's Kitchen and find out.
Nice.
I recommend it, but make sure you don't eat for 2 days before, so you're hungry and you have enough space in your belly.
Get that appetite.
So, thanks for coming in. We're going to highlight your members. I know that today we just want to introduce the Quartz Hill Chamber. We want to talk about the chamber and things like that. However, we want to do this, but we want you to bring a member, okay?
Perfect.
And we want to highlight the member's business, okay?
Mhm.
That's one of the benefits of being a member of the chamber. We can bring them in here, we can highlight and talk about their business, promote their business, right? It's all about growing the community and
Correct.
giving back to the community. This is a way of us giving back to our community,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Antelope Valley community, right? So any thoughts, anything that maybe we forgot you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, a little. My biggest message for business owners is, don't just join a chamber if you're not going to invest the time and effort to go to the meetings, go to the luncheons, network, and if you're, but join. It'll give you a ton of value if you use it. Right? I've seen too many people sign up for memberships and then not pursue it, not actually go to the meetings or not, get the full benefit out of it.
Right.
And I understand that sometimes it's hard. You're walking into a room with nobody else there, nobody else that you know. Walk up to somebody that you've seen, one of us on the podcast here, and sit with us. I mean, all of us would be happy to introduce you.
And that's the idea. When you go somewhere and you don't know anybody,
Yeah.
that's when you need to get up and go introduce yourself to the people you don't know.
Absolutely.
Don't spend time over there with the people you know that you're buddies with,
Mhm.
because you already know them. You need to go and establish new relationships. You need to go and network and talk to other people that you have no idea who they are. What do you do? Here's my business card. What's your business card? Blah, blah, blah. Exchange information,
Mhm.
because you never know. They might need your service, or you may need their service, or you know somebody who might need their service, and that's where the referrals come in. You're talking about attending meetings and things like that. What meetings do you guys have? I know that we have the luncheons. What other meetings do you have? Is it monthly, quarterly, that people can attend? Can the community attend, or only its members?
Well, the community is always welcome to attend. So, some of them, there's a discounted fee for members versus non-members, but the goal is to get that exposure, and then eventually, hopefully they join and become members down the line. But right now we're only doing the monthly luncheons, and then we're doing a few choice events that pop up as they come up, and we have the trunk or treat, the Christmas tree lighting, and our almond blossom festival.
Blossom,
So
okay.
our annual events.
Do you guys have any like ribbon cuttings and things like that? Mixers?
Oh yeah, so we'll go to the ribbon cuttings. We've had a mixer in the past.
The things remembered used to be, but it's a different. I can't remember the name of the. There's a ribbon coming up at the mall.
Just the little things, I think.
That's
is what it's
just
called.
little things. It's where things remember used to be. So that's the next ribbon cutting coming up.
August 30th.
August 30th. And that's a joint with the Hispanic Chamber, the AV Chamber, the Black Chamber, and the Quartz Hill Chamber,
Yeah,
right?
correct.
And
Yeah.
possibly the City of Palmdale will be there
Yeah.
too,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right, guys. So, hey, thanks for coming in, spending some time with us, and we'll see you guys soon. And, bring a member. You guys get to choose what member. I don't know how you're going to choose it. I thought, if when they come into your luncheon, put the business card here for the next podcast, you pull a business card, and that's the winner who's going to come to the next podcast.
That's a good idea.
for me.
We'll do a lottery.
Yeah, do a lottery, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So if you're not a member of the, Quartz Hill Chamber of Commerce, I urge you to visit them. Go to the next luncheon, take a visit, see what it is, if it's something that you want to be part of, and join them. The website for the Quartz Hill Chamber is right here. So you can reach out to the chamber, and the phone number's right here also. So reach out to them. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys at the next episode.
Thank you.